To this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Chicago Bears. Cat and zero out now as he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
We play to win. Let's go.
Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Bravo.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. This one left side caught by Patterson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Hey, wahoo!
They go play action with Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Brandon Copeland in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Hey, let's go.
To try again after the sack. Trubisky. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They go play action. Trubisky to Gabriel, middle of the field. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The end result, 21 yards. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. Flush to his right. And that's incomplete. Finally an incompletion. He was 5 of 5 before that last throw to start this game.
So he is human. All right, so we found out after the way he began, okay, he can have an incompletion here or there, but I love what they've done right from the word go. They just need to pay it off with a touchdown now.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Recon, 132 fighter.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Avery Williamson able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears touchdown. Anthony Miller, 30 yards. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
57, move. 57. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Mike's 57, 57's right.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Five.
Check, Mike 57, Mike 57. You
lady.
57's Mike, Mike 57.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Hey, Zoom.
57.
Focus, defense, focus.
Mike's 57.
No, lady. Hey, pick it up, defense.
On first down, it's Darnold. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. Hey, I'm coming.
Hey, check.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold caught here by Bell. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards. Now Darnold. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Give me that ball, defense. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Give me that ball, defense.
Darnold to throw again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Leonard Floyd able to get in there and drop him behind the line. On 4th down, the Jets turning to Chandler Catanzaro for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Now, after the made field goal, Catanzaro to boot this one away on the kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
They run. This is Cohen. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. The 40. The 20. 10, touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 79 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
New York set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. A first down throw. Darnold got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
57's the mic. Rock 57.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Mike's 57.
Darnold from the gun. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
Come on, man. Let's go.
11 more yards. That's another.
This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike 57. Run it.
Again, Darnold. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, Haywood!
Mike 57. Man, I got you.
To the air again, Darnold. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 22 yards there, a first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing again is Darnold. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. They'll give this to Bell running right. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. 7 yards on the touchdown run. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Alert, 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 alert! Hey, echo!
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert! Move, move, move! Go, go!
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. You got nothing.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Check 80. Check 99. 50 cents.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Daniel Brown, 75 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Let's go.
Hey, Alpha.
Number 53. Mike 53. Let's go. Jim. Motion.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking deep for Gabriel. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Get one.
Hey, orbit.
After the interception, here's Darnold. He's got Anderson right side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows He's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Hey, Delta.
Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold. He gets it here to Peak. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 47. The give is to Bell. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. This is Bell. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Three yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
Push him back.
Smooth.
Back to throw, Darnold. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Khalil Mack, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Now third down.
Darnold and the Jets come up third and long following the sack.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Five.
57's the Mike.
Third and long, it's Darnold. And the pressure gets to him again. Khalil Mack able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on second and 8. Trubisky trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brian Poole. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, I think it's safe to say that the third quarter's not been a whole lot of fun for him. A couple of interceptions thrown. He seems to be a different man here in the second half.
Watch the boot. 10-80. Tighten up. You go
Greystone, travel.
They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, That's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hey, high 7. Ran, cut. No. What? Alert. Yes.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Patterson, and it's a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Check 3. Hey, box drop.
Trubisky will throw. Finding Gabriel complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Hey, Charlie. 53.
Play action. Now Trubisky. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Alert. I'm coming for you. Hey, exit.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And the return will stop right around the 25.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
57.
Hey, wahoo!
57 to Mike.
I don't even know why this team showed up. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Darnold. That's caught right side by Anderson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Akeem Hicks in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Hey, echo.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. Play it.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. It's complete to Brown, right side. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
X3, 218, chopper.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that 2nd level and 3rd, and that's what they were able to exploit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
General West.
Not today. Watch the air.
Young lady. Hey, Alpha.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Check.
Red 80. Let's 57.
Darnold now to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
The Jets on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Mike 57. I'm coming.
Now it's Darnold. Trying to improvise. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Sets up 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Young lady. Hey, orbit.
Hey, turn it up.
Whip.
Red 80.
Motion.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
First down, Bears.
Number 53.
Red, top. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Red, top.
53 smooth. Check 53. Man, that's trash.
Throwing now is Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now it's Trubisky. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
Alert.
53. Check 53 is mine. Here we go, D. Come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
They'll look to throw. Open man there is Patterson, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Alert. Hey, ball.
Trubisky to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And that touchdown means a decision has to be made. Do they kick the PAT and tie it up, or do they go for 2 and try and win it right now?
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
The Jets take over.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Son. 58, it's Mike. Drop deep.
They'll run on 1st down. Bell. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.